born. I had a heart problem, so when I was 6 weeks old, I had to have a surgery in my leg. 5 years later, when I gained consciousness, I got out of bed and headed over to Nana's house, to my Nana's house, to watch the best movie in my opinion, Jurassic World. I loved dinosaurs and still do, but my favorite movie was Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. Now, since I was really young, I saw YouTube and saw those videos called Real Dinosaurs Caught on Camera. And I believe that dinosaurs could be a real life pet that I could find, but soon when I turned 8, I found out that dinosaurs did not exist no more. And they all went extinct a long time ago. But while I was still a little mad about this, I also knew that some evolved into reptiles and birds. My favorite dinosaur was the Velociraptor, because it's small, like me. Anyways, the Velociraptor evolved into a turkey. Now, I couldn't get turkeys because my parents didn't want that, so I moved on from that. That was when I saw chickens, Tyrannosaurus rex, just at a tiny scale. Now, while I was still moving to Utah, I was bugging my parents about getting chickens. They usually said, maybe we will, who knows? And I would go, oh, okay. We finally made it to Utah and we're getting settled into our aunt's house to stay out until we got a house of our own. We did eventually find a house that was an old daycare, but it was owned by our cousins, so she gave it to us to stay at, and yeah, that went good, and we got a cat from our cousin's cat. We originally got the cat for mice, but he ended up being a giant fluff ball that lays around the house. His name is Alpha. He's 4 now. Anyways, this house we lived in needed a lot of work, and the basement always flooded when it rained. We were still looking for a house that was better than this, but no luck yet. Soon I had to go to the doctors to see how I'm doing. Now, with my heart condition, my other doctors said I should be fine, no surgeries. Yay! I would say, but no. These doctors in Utah said that I would need surgery now, or I would die at around 18 or something. So I went into open heart surgery. After surgery, I had to stay there for a week to heal and learn how to walk again. So a week went by, and I was greeted with a nice welcome back poster held by my Nana, and signed by one of my cousins and both of my brothers and my Nana. I was happy to be back home with my family. We eventually found a better house that my cousin lived in, but she was moving out, so we bought it from her and now had a proper house. The month of March hit, and my parents had a surprise waiting. We got up a little early, around 8 a.m., and drove to Cow Ranch. I walked in, and I heard it. Tweep, tweep. Chickens! I screamed in joy. They said I could pick 4 of them. I picked mine, and my brothers picked theirs, and my parents picked 1. And that's how I got these beautiful little birds. Delta is mine. I named her. Sonic and Shadow are my brothers. And Pablo is my parents. Now a year after they came, we got 3 eggs from our old neighbor. Turkey eggs. We could get to hatch them and raise our own turkeys. We did, but only 1 hatched, and I wanted to keep her. We named her Winters, and we bought 2 more, but they were meat turkey. On Christmas morning, I was presented with a dead meat turkey because his brother killed him. Then we killed the other meat turkey, but couldn't eat him since he was sick somehow. My turkey Winters got aggressive with the chicken and scalped Shadow. We had to get rid of Winters. Now she is on a farm, nice and happy with probably a lot of babies. Just 3 weeks ago, I got more chickens. Meet Beta, Bowie, Bluey, and Smokey. Bowie and Blue were named by my brothers, and I named Beta. And my parents named Smokey. I have more chickens, but this time it's sad. 6 meat chickens. One died from being the runt and got squashed, sadly. But look at how cute they are. They're so chubby. Anyways, here's a clip of how KFC is doing on the server of Raw. Also, I fixed up KFC. Now everything is free, and it's just KFC. Owner is me. I also did end up just breaking the last automatic farm, but I did really like it, so I made it. Here's the layers. The layers lay in these hoppers. I pull this, the hoppers go into this dispenser. I pull this, then the dispenser dispenses the eggs over here. Baby chickens grow up. I pull the trap doors. The baby chickens that are grown up fall into this campfire. Hoppers pick them up, and then boom, cooked chicken. That doesn't look like enough layers. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, that looks like enough. Anyways, let's go see Bertha. So this is my pet chicken, Bertha. I have to keep her hidden because I can't even show you guys where I put her, because if I did, the people on the server would see her and find her and take her. So, anyways, that's all for today's video. Here's a nice outro of me throwing eggs at baby chickens just to make more. This next clip I'm going to show you was the last video that I ever had of Winters, my turkey.
Ooh, an egg! I didn't notice that. Oh, an egg! An egg! An egg!
Don't listen.